Ever wondered what you'd do if everything went sideways? Like, really sideways. We all have that little voice in the back of our heads, the one that whispers about natural disasters, economic collapses, or maybe even something a bit more cinematic. Most of us might stock up on some extra canned food and water, maybe have a go bag with a first aid kit. But what if you had unlimited resources? What if you were a billionaire? How would your emergency plan look then? It's not just about having more stuff. It's about a completely different mindset, a level of preparation that's almost hard to believe. We're going to pull back the curtain on the world of billionaire preppers, exploring their underground bunkers, private security forces, and escape plans that sound like they're straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. This isn't just about survival. It's about surviving in style and ensuring the continuation of a legacy, no matter what happens to the world outside. So, let's start with the most iconic piece of the puzzle. The bunker. Forget the cramped, concrete-lined cellars you might be imagining. For the super-rich, a bunker is a subterranean luxury estate. We're talking about multi-level complexes buried deep underground, engineered to withstand everything from a nuclear blast to a direct asteroid impact. These aren't just shelters, they're self-sustaining ecosystems. Think hydroponic farms growing organic vegetables, advanced water filtration systems that can purify any source, and massive power generators with enough fuel to last for years. Inside, it's like a 5-star hotel that happens to be apocalypse-proof. You'll find movie theaters, swimming pools, gyms, art galleries, and even wine cellars stocked with the finest vintages. The idea is not just to survive, but to maintain a semblance of the life they're accustomed to wait out the chaos in absolute comfort. One of the most famous examples is the Survival Condo Project in Kansas. They retrofitted a decommissioned Cold War missile silo, a structure designed to withstand a direct nuclear hit, into a 15-story luxury apartment complex. Each full-floor unit costs millions and comes fully furnished with state-of-the-art appliances and giant LED windows that can display a live feed of the outside world or a tranquil beach scene, whatever you prefer. The facility has its own medical clinic, a school, a dog park, and even a rock-climbing wall. It's a vertical, self-contained town for the wealthy, ready to seal its massive blast doors at a moment's notice. And this is just one of many such projects around the world, from Germany to New Zealand, all catering to an elite clientele who are willing to pay a fortune for the ultimate insurance policy. They're not just buying real estate, they're buying peace of mind. But having a safe place to go is only half the battle. How do you get there when everyone else is panicking? This is where the escape plan comes in, and it's just as elaborate as the destination. Billionaires don't plan on getting stuck in traffic with the rest of us. They have what's often called a bug-out plan. This usually involves multiple modes of transport, ready to go 24/7. A private jet or a helicopter is often the primary choice, kept fueled and flight-ready at a private airfield or a helipad conveniently located on their property. Some even have pilots on retainer, contractually obligated to be available within a very short window, sometimes as little as 15 minutes. The flight plan is pre-filed for multiple destinations, allowing for flexibility depending on the nature of the crisis. If the skies aren't safe, there's always a land-based option. We're not talking about a simple SUV. Think armored, custom-built vehicles with run-flat tires, independent oxygen supplies, and enough horsepower to plow through obstacles. These vehicles are often stored in discreet locations, ready for a quick getaway. And the destination isn't always a bunker in their own country. For many of the global elite, the ultimate safe haven is New Zealand. It's remote, politically stable, self-sufficient in food and energy, and has a reputation for being a peaceful paradise. Several Silicon Valley billionaires are known to have purchased vast estates there, complete with landing strips and, you guessed it, luxury bunkers. It's become a sort of code in those circles. When someone says they're getting Kiwi, it's understood they're activating their DeVito world plan. Getting there is the key. They might have a yacht moored in a strategic location, fully crewed and stocked for a long voyage, ready to sail them across the Pacific to their prepared sanctuary. The logistics are mind-boggling, a global chess game where the goal is to be 10 steps ahead of any potential catastrophe. Of course, a fortress and an escape plan are useless without security. You can't just put a sign on your bunker that says billionaires only. In a world where resources are scarce, a well-stocked shelter becomes a target. This is why a significant part of their emergency budget goes into private security. We're talking about teams of former special forces operators from elite military units around the world. These aren't just bodyguards. They are highly trained security consultants who help design the entire defense strategy. They train the family in self-defense and firearm use. They've war-gamed different crisis scenarios, and when the time comes, they form a disciplined private army to protect the estate. Their job is to secure the perimeter, repel any intruders, and maintain order within the compound. They are equipped with military-grade gear, advanced surveillance systems including drones and thermal imaging, and a clear chain of command. For these billionaires, security isn't a luxury. It's a non-negotiable necessity to ensure their plan actually works. Beyond the physical preparations, there's also the digital and financial side of things. A billionaire's wealth isn't just cash under the mattress. It's a complex web of stocks, bonds, and digital assets. In a major collapse, the entire financial system could go offline. So, how do you protect your fortune? Part of the strategy involves diversifying assets into tangible, crisis-proof commodities. We're talking about physical gold, silver, and other precious metals stored in secure vaults in different countries. Art and rare collectibles are another form of portable wealth. And then there's the rise of crypto, having a significant portion of your wealth in a decentralized digital currency. Accessible only with a private key stored on a hardware wallet in your pocket is a modern prepper's dream. It's a way to carry millions, or even billions, across borders without anyone knowing. It's about creating financial redundancy, ensuring that no single event can wipe out their entire fortune. Another crucial element is health and medicine. A private bunker is likely to have a medical bay that rivals a small hospital, complete with surgical equipment, diagnostic tools, and a massive stockpile of pharmaceuticals. Some billionaires even keep a private doctor or surgeon on retainer, who is part of the emergency plan and expected to join them in the shelter. The focus is not just on trauma care for injuries, but on long-term health maintenance. This includes everything from dental equipment to supplies for managing chronic conditions. They might even invest in cryopreservation, having their own DNA, or even stem cells, stored as a biological backup, hoping future technology might offer solutions for regeneration or life extension. Even after a global catastrophe, it's about preserving life in every sense of the word, ensuring that they and their loved ones can not only survive, but thrive for years, or even generations to come. So, what drives this extreme level of preparation? Is it paranoia? Or is it simply the logical extension of having the means to eliminate any conceivable risk? For many of these individuals, they've spent their lives building empires by thinking strategically and planning for every contingency in the business world. Applying that same ruthless logic to their personal safety is a natural next step. They see it as the ultimate responsibility to their families and their legacy. When you have everything to lose, you also have every means to protect it. While our emergency plan might be a backpack in the closet, theirs is a global network of safe houses, private armies, and escape routes. It's a fascinating and slightly terrifying glimpse into a world where the fear of the unknown is met with unlimited resources. It makes you wonder, if you had that kind of money, what would your plan look like? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into incredible topics like this. Stay safe out there.